Hey everyone, Justin Mitchell, lead instructor and owner of End Time Watchman, School of Advanced Biblical Prophecy and Online Evangelism. And if you're watching this video today, what we're going to be covering is a little bit about how we want to help you understand the message, and we want to show you, the end time message, and we want to show you what we have developed without going into too much detail. And we'll have other videos that talk about who I am and my vision, and other videos that explain more in depth, but just going over and touching how we can help you, show you what we have, and show you how to reach the world in a video about this school and what it's about, okay, without actually going into too much other detailed information. I could literally be on here talking for hours. We need your help. But we also want to show you what we've created and how this can help the rest of the world. So with all that said, I want to show you and talk to you guys about this school. But first, why we need this school. And so I'm just going to share two things that are very important that you'll see over and over again. One is the parable of the 10 virgins. Christ says, at that time, all Christians were asleep. This is Matthew 25, 1-7. You'll see it behind me. My logo, this is what I found the whole school on. So Matthew 25, 1-7, at that time, all churches, Christians, virgins were asleep, and then a cry rang out at midnight. All 10 woke up. Okay, I'm paraphrasing this. 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. Those that were wise took oil in their lamps along their journey. Those that were not wise did not take oil. They went back and did not seek the Holy Spirit, the Bible, and they were shut out of the kingdom. Okay, and so we'll go into the school, the courses go into that message deeper, and when the wake up is and when all this happens, but we're doing this before so that we can be prepared. I felt God calling me to make this school, and it's coming together great. Spent the last year doing it. And we also quote a verse in Daniel 11:33, the wise will instruct many during the time of the end. And with those two verses, it just clicked in my mind that we needed to create a school or some sort of platform or program quickly. This was around coronavirus when it happened, and I did the best I could to develop this, use this. It can be redone. There's tons of things that can happen, but I modeled this off of a nutrition program as I was getting certified again for my personal training certification, and basically just saw how this all worked very well to get for any type of teaching program. And so I'm like, God just spoke to my heart. Let's do this. Let's use this material that I've been given, this message, and let's make the school instead of focusing on nutrition and fitness. But I also, knowing that this is basically just like nutrition is added on to a fitness program or health coaching program, this prophecy or end time message can simply be added into what you're doing now and basically be that kind of add-on. I think most focus is going to be on it. Most people don't have a program like this or any way to reach out online. And I'm telling you, this is very valuable. It has lots of opportunities and room to grow. So with all that said, I want to talk to you guys about how the school is set up. And maybe we'll give you guys some links below this, or there'll be tons of other videos that talk into greater detail, or if you have questions, let me know. So the value ladder of what I have and more can be added onto this as we get more people. And my goal would be to teach and train and free up more of my time so that I can actually bring more people onto the school and help reach the world and trust that they will be able to use this or anything else that can be added. Probably, it's having the affiliate program allows us to have a base foundation and then build off that. So we have courses, and the reason why I don't have more than 4 or 5 right now is because we want people to get introduced to this new material, food at the proper time, as Christ says in Matthew 24, 45-51, and get them to, take a course and learn. It took me several times going through it myself. So we have, courses that we, and I'm using teachable platforms. So yeah, it's paid courses, but we can also share things for free, and other things there's decisions that I'll have to make. But I also want to show you guys the value in it, okay, so that you guys know, hey, this could work. And I would like to possibly show you, maybe not in this video, maybe we can add it later, pricing structure or how it could help your ministry, and also a pay it forward program to be able to go back into helping feed the poor, doing something with that money, paying it forward to, benefit from this and be a good steward. And we have all that set up. It's just, how are we going to do this? What decisions are we going to make? And then, we can leave it up to you guys as well as you guys go through. So we have the courses, and Teachable told me, hey, you guys need to at least do this at $100. But I found that a lot of people don't have money. We do have an organization or group program to where we can offer a discounted price for several courses for somebody that comes to us with a lot of their people. Okay. And so we're just telling you this. We'll talk about the affiliate program later. So we have the courses. We can change the prices at any time, whatever. I'm just saying, using this as an example, and you guys can see whatever price we have, how it could benefit your ministry. Basically, doing all the work for you guys as an affiliate program and allowing you to use this information as there's only one end time message. Okay. And so when, you find out that, hey, I didn't do this study, this is something that's happening, I'm getting questions asked, you guys can come here, get the answers quickly, alleviate a lot of time, and then we can get people back into a program of learning, growing, and teaching on weekly Zooms and things like that. It's not just, hey, you just learn a course. No, we can put you guys as an affiliate. We'll talk about that in a bit. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's really where you're going to learn, is applying this and teaching and reaching out to other people and actually applying this, spreading the gospel of the kingdom all the way around the world. Okay. And so it'll be a place to continue to come back. That's why we also found the membership, and anybody that you teach can do the same thing. You can teach them how to do what we're teaching you guys to do. And so we've already got people in my group doing the same thing. They've created their own groups. They have access to the same school that I do. And so basically you can claim it as your own, and any other intellectual properties that we put out as well, whether it's Zooms, PowerPoints, other things that we can use to help reach the world. I only got so much time. It'd be nice to be able to do that and make it even better. So the memberships would be something like, hey, having access per month to, doing the course or providing more. Yeah, maybe it's, sermons, or maybe we don't want to get it too muddy, but at the same time, a membership could have lots of things that I don't have time to put out for people to learn and grow. And, it could be all added into a monthly cost or whatever. Again, these are just ideas that the school has. I didn't make it. I'm using a platform that has that because it's a school platform. Okay. And it's designed very well. Workshops. A workshop is actually a course, but it'd be a workshop for somebody like a pastor or somebody coming in that wants to get brought up to speed quickly and say, how do I do this? How do I learn how to do this? It'd be a quick, maybe a month workshop or something where you would learn the courses quickly. We would set you up, get you guys your links and everything like that. I will shortly go into a screen share and be able to show you guys some of the stuff that I've already done and laid out and will lay out. So workshops will be huge because you can get more people in a workshop at once. And actually, pastors will be able to reach other pastors. This could go rather quickly around the world and, just simply through the workshop itself. Then there's coaching, which I haven't. The reason why I haven't done that yet is because I get coached myself. And that's something that, with the responsibilities that I'm going to have, if I could break free of that, I could also coach other people on how to make their own ClickFunnels and do different things if they wanted to. Be more the marketing person, which that's what we're having to do now, but all this can be done organically, even though I believe that it will also be done digitally. That's what we're working on as well. So coaching could be something that's added later, and you could add more value to that. And I could show you guys even how to add that. I was actually going to add this into my nutrition program as a signature course. And I stopped that because I needed to focus more on the school, but they're showing me how that I could have added that to the end of my course. I actually got it laid out. I just haven't finished it, but maybe there's a different niche that wanted to add this to them. And we can go into all that later. God has set this up that it's so huge. It's so big, but you got to be careful about what you do. You can't muddy the waters too much. And so we want to be able to do this the right way. Okay. We've got guest speaking. The thing with that is, with everything going online, it's something that we could set up that I can, do some sort of guest speaking and then also present some of this stuff with that, because a lot of people, on the Facebook, they just don't get on there that much. But if you set something up, something can actually get accomplished. So just imagine not just me, but multiple people doing something similar to this. And if you didn't have the time, you could use our intellectual properties and everything that we've put out for you guys. You could create your own as well with the affiliate group, but then that's going to take more time. Or we could merge together, which I think that would be a good idea. We've already got a lot of domains and stuff like that we can use and point people to when this goes down. So there's tons of ways that we can do this and literally ransack almost. We're so far ahead of where people need to be at this time, because when Christ wakes all people, all Christians up, they're going to have answers, and they're either going to have to do the 10-year study, or they're going to have to just go through a 3-week course and start to get with the program and learn this food at the proper time that Christ was talking about. That's been hidden. That's in the courses. That we'll go into more of that later, but this is letting you know, hey, the big picture, almost being able to see that is just as important or more than the message itself. Because if you don't have a way to share it, then it's just, you're going to go back and forth. You're going to get frustrated. We've got to set it up for everybody to interact. I mean, there's no reason why coming to this school, going through the courses, you can't interact with people. A deaf and mute person could do this. And actually, maybe that'll be another ministry that we get involved with. But I can't do it all myself. We need people to bring on that we can trust and grow this the right way quickly. And we've got this design. I mean, it's got a business plan. We're on the pro right now. I don't like saying a business, but hey, that's the teachable. That's what it is right now. That's the way it's ran. So with all that said, then we could do conferences or seminars, high ticket type things that allow us to go in and set everybody up rather quickly, do a conference. There's a message that I would like to share about my life that could really reach a lot of people as well, that I'm waiting to share. Maybe it's one of these types of things. But again, the message that we have is not going to be that appealing, in some ways to people right now, but they will want answers. And this is something that we'll be able to organize as well. Okay. So you can just imagine a lot of stuff going on if we get it started right and people doing what they're supposed to do with the time we have left. I believe that this is something that could run, I wouldn't say smoothly, but it's a good foundation. Okay. And so I want to get into, let me just go ahead and do a screen share real quick. And so I can get into the school and show you guys a little bit. I'm not going to be able to, I'd have to actually log into my affiliate link. But what I want to show you guys is courses that I already have laid out, and a few things that I do here so that you guys can see on my end. There's courses, then there's coachings, which I haven't really done the coaching yet. But these are all things I've got. End Time Disciple, that's the main course and the overview. And just go ahead and click this real quick so you can see how I've already set up all of these courses and made them in the curriculum. And made them, and you can see how I've set them up, which means that we can actually go back in and add more things to this. We hopefully to be able to get the books, the paperbacks sold along with the course. That's still, we're working on that. We've got the PDFs you can download, but I won't go through all this, just showing you what I've already done with these courses, putting them together. And I want to roll out more courses as we get more affiliates and students. For example, I've the ones in the gray, we've got the Antichrist, the Rapture, Watchman's Guide, End Time USA. We have the affiliate marketing program, some simple short webinar for free. There's certain things we got for free. I've got courses we can roll out. Who is God? Things that people need to take since they're getting on the school. We could just continue to roll out more and more courses to teach people certain things that they want to do. And then that could actually bring down the cost of things or help create more of a membership type situation. And affiliates could just get more and more people. This literally is designed to just take over. I mean, if people just simply spend a few minutes a day building their groups and sharing, getting people and pointing them to these things, we could bring it down to where it needs to be. But right now, this is just where I'm at. Daniel's Prophecies, Jehovah's Feasts and Festivals, which is something that I want to roll out. Some people just aren't ready for this yet. And so as you can see, we've got the ministry school set up. That's something that you'll go into once you finish the courses. Building the Right Foundation is a free course that we can use as a lead magnet or whatever. I'm not going to get into too much stuff with email marketing and stuff. These are all things that I want to do. I just need to free up more time so we can turn this into something together or with the right people to be more effective, okay? And then we've got a fast track program, which is basically a workshop. It's a course. We can set it up in a ClickFunnels where people go there, get set up quickly, okay? We got some other programs, habit training programs. I threw my nutrition thing in there because that's something that I tried. We got other courses here. What's on the next one? We've got the membership where we've got the bundle where we've bundled. The membership would be monthly payment to go through at your own pace. The bundle will be getting all the courses at once. And then this would be my signature course that I'm working on as well. All these things, I'm working so many part-time jobs right now just to keep this going. I want to do this full time. And I hope you guys see the need to be able to do this. And we're praying to God that he would work it all out. Let's go to, you can become an affiliate, and then it gives you things that you can use and things you can and can't do. What I've already got is I've set that up through Facebook. I'm not going to go through it right now, but you set up your Facebook group. You have access to our whole library. I'm not going to go through all that right now, but we have all these things. We need to possibly do them better or maybe brand them a little bit more, but all that will come. The guy that's did the nutrition program started out, and as he gradually built off the money coming in, he was able to fund and make things better and more effective. Okay, and that's what I want to do is make it more effective. So let's just take a look at some of our users, and let's take Nick, for example. Nick, he's also an owner, and also while I'm at it, letting you guys know as a founder or an investor, we want to put people, we can actually have them get a percentage of something that they've invested from the school itself, but we'll set all that up. We're just saying it's set up to where we can have people basically having their own school. If you like this, if you really want to invest, we can have you guys doing the same thing, but we've got to work something out with you, okay? And so purchases, enrollments, progress, affiliates. Let's check the affiliates. So this is what I want to do is check the affiliates. Madonna is one of our better students here. She's already set up her group. And let's take a look. This is her affiliate link, but she also has all these links to the other courses and stuff like that. As you can see, you get a percentage of what you guys put out. For example, let's say that I put out my link. Okay, well, let's say she puts out her link and somebody buys from that, and we've set her up. She's went through the workshop or whatever. We set her up. You get a percentage of everything that we've done. You don't have to do the work. The heavy lifting's been done. That's the beauty of this whole thing. Now, what we can do is find somebody and turn them into a super affiliate. And let's say that they have all these people. We could basically and we could do the same with admins. We could just set your commission at a certain price to where you're getting this. So this is why I would like to work with more people. So I'm not trying to make this into a money thing. People think that we don't have to do that, but that's what's going to help things grow and help. I want to have a pay it forward system as well that would help feed the poor and take care of different things like that we need to do, helping other people and getting other people over to Israel and funds for all this stuff. This is what I see, and maybe it's just, it's set up and the heavy lifting's been done. We just need to have the time to finish it out and get things going. When God wakes up all Christians and all people, we need to be able to spread this rather quickly. So if you're watching this video, if we can get this out to you guys, we want to show you guys what that is. Furthermore, then we haven't got this yet, but a partnership program to where it's basically an affiliate program, but a partnership would be saying, hey, we'll basically use and have the PLR emails. People are realizing this is a lot of work. And so might as well just partner with us like the Amazon people, so it's partner with me. I'm already making, but that's the type of situation we're dealing with. You don't want to compete with people. You've got the good message. You want to be a partner and share it. So that's what we're also going to be working on as well. The things that we don't have done, once we have them all in place, that'll just be what we're doing. Partnerships. Everything else will be running in its place, to where hopefully the whole idea would be for us to just get out of here before the third seal and be able to do this, without the stress of, having to be here and let it run and invest in other things and things like that. Being at the right place at the right time is really what it's all about. Being at the wrong place at the wrong time is also, and I know all about that in my life. And so you got to capitalize off this. Taking a step of faith, this is what I did. I mean, I'm looking back and I got frustrated because I'm like, this isn't working out. I spent all this time and money. But when it happens, it's like, we're basically, is the beauty of the whole thing is you can actually just say, here, I've got it all done for you. We just need you to invest some time and maybe a little bit of money, and then you get the same thing. It's like some people aren't going to be able to afford it, and that's why I want to be able to help these people as well if they reach out, and there's ways to do that. I don't know if that all makes sense. Maybe we'll be able to put it together better in a PowerPoint at some point, a presentation. But again, you guys can see how this could also help your ministry as an add-on. When people are asking you questions and you don't have the time and you're like, this is what we do, and we can just continue to roll out these things. I mean, this is the end time message and situation that we're dealing with, because time is running out. Okay. So if you're watching this video and, if this makes sense to you and you want some more information, Justin at endtimewatchman.com. Nick's working with me. He's kind of my help with tech and other things, but we're going to need more people to go through the courses, learn it, be able to share it, and trust them to do this, because it's already set up. And the more time that we can free up and train other people, the more that we can grow and produce more and make things better for people to navigate through, let alone with TikTok and other things. I mean, there's just too much for just one or two people to do. This is a big job. If I don't share this with you in this opportunity, I guess it would be an opportunity for you guys to, take a step of faith, whether you're a pastor or somebody that maybe you're somebody that deals with new age people and you don't have anything with prophecy or end time. It's just, this is why we exist, a watchman, seeing the big picture and being able to see in advance and prepare. And this is what it's all about, because if you don't do that, you're going to be held accountable. I don't want to stand before God one day knowing this information, having this, and then like, what did you do? And really this makes me happy being able to do this. I actually get fulfillment in doing this. So to me, it's awesome to be able to see. And I've got, of course, if you guys don't know about me, should have mentioned this before, but I went to college, I've got the degree in Bible, and I'll go into all that in my story later. So, God's been able to work in my life and still allow me to use the things that I went through in the past to benefit his kingdom, because all things work together for good to them that love God. All things. This right here, everything works together. I'm always looking at, what is it? What's the silver lining behind everything that I need to be seeing and doing and sharing? And that's what it's all about. So I hope this helps. This is just a short video to let you guys know the opportunity at End Time Watchman and that the help that we're going to need.